Hi friends, welcome to 21 CFR Part 11. Today we will be discussing about the subpart B of 21 CFR Part 11, Electronic Records. Electronic Records 11.10, which includes controls for the closed system. The regulation says, I will read it out for you. Person who uses closed system to create, modify, maintain and transmit electronic record shall employ procedures and controls designed to ensure the authenticity, integrity and when appropriate the confidentiality of electronic records, and to ensure that the signer cannot readily repudiate the signed record as not genuine. Such procedures and controls shall include the following. It says 11.10a says validation of the system to ensure accuracy, reliability, consistent intended performance and the ability to discern invalid or altered records. The clause 11.10a clearly describes about the system validation. The procedures should be in place for validation of the system to ensure accuracy, reliability, consistent intended performance and the ability to discern invalid or altered records. This condition actually applies to both the old and the new systems. For the regulated environment where already the computer systems are being used, this clause is not a new, but these applies mainly to the systems which are older. Plan has to be made that how many systems are there in a regulated environment which are old. These needs to be checked, and if these systems cannot be validated, then it must not be used. Now, if we talk about the extent of validation, the extent of validation will definitely depend upon the complexity of the system and the impact it is going to have on the product quality and data integrity. Companies must very well design and develop the strategies for validation. Some of the measures that have been suggested for the validation include limit access to the system. These can be validated by putting a correct ID and password, a wrong ID and password, a correct ID and wrong password in the similar way, and validate the login. The another measure that suggests for the validation is the validation of the audit trail. We have to validate whether the audit trail is automated or not, whether the audit trail includes who did what, when, why. Another measure for the validation is complete and accurate copy. This can be validated by calculating the results of the raw data, taking the printout of the data, and closing the computer system. Then restarting the computer system and checking the same raw data again and matching with the printouts. This will show whether your data is accurate and complete or not. Another validation method is we need to check whether the electronic signature is binding with the electronic record or not. Sign an electronic record with an electronic signature and check whether it indicates who signed the record, on what date and time, and whether it indicates the electronic signature meaning or not. Now, to conclude the clause 11.10a, I must say that the organizations must have the documents in place to prove the procedures that they follow, and also the technical controls in the system to prove that the electronic records are authentic, they are having confidentiality, they are having irrefutability. That means no way a user can say that the record is not genuine. And last but not the least, it is the validation which you prove to your organization itself will show you that the records are authentic or not, and then only you can be able to present it to the auditors. Thank you.